Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, as you can see, we are here for ORL. I can never remember what rounder is, but we're here at Britain Short, actually. Um, yeah, this league likes to do the short tracks. So yeah, we're doing 52 laps of Britain Short. That's the 100% race distance. And yeah, before I get into this, I just want to say, if you do enjoy these videos, I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe, just so I know that I'm doing things fairly right. So yeah, anyway, getting straight into the video then. Um, at this track, obviously, is a 43-second lap, I believe. So in a 18-minute qualifying session, you can do a lot of laps. You could potentially even do 3 runs if you were to mess up the first 2, although not ideal, because the tyre wear, of course. If you do need to, you can do so. And going on to our first lap, we come across line to do a 43.1. I'm expecting pole to be somewhere in the 42.9s. That's considered a decent lap. We didn't do much online practice, but the pace was still good. So hopefully we can be up there fighting for pole. But yeah, provisional P1 for now. So finishing my second run, and as you can see, Fabrizio Donoso was on provisional pole, but we do take it back. But we're still in the point ones right now, which isn't ideal. Ideally you want to be doing a low 0.0 this time, or a low to mid 0.0. But yeah, a bit of an issue is this corner, this right-hander here, is quite, or the exit at least, it's quite lucky whether or not you'll get invalid or not. There's been some laps where I've gone out, or it seems I've gone out really wide and gained loads of time with no invalidation, and then other times you can be tighter and yeah, the lap's just randomly invalid. So yeah, not ideal. We kind of just gotta hope that we get it perfect and gain a load of time. But yeah, provisional P1 for now as we start another lap. But yeah, the tyres are going to be a little bit more worn, and despite that, we actually go for another run and we improve and we do a 43.088, which is okay, but these tyres are quite worn now. After doing an out lap, proper lap, and then another lap, and now the in lap again. So yeah, these tyres are going to be quite worn, so it's very important that we improve on our next runs, which we should. I burgered my first lap. Oh, I was going to put into a wall. Let's not do that. Let's not. I can't believe it. So yeah, starting P6. I think that was 6 runs in a row that we bottled. And now we're starting on them tyres, which have done quite a few laps. So yeah, it's not looking really good. Long way on pole, Jarno second, Tormula P3. Not looking brilliant, but yeah, we're not gonna give up yet. But at least see what happens in the race. So the lights come on then for the ORL Britain Short Grand Prix. 52 long, terrible laps ahead of us. Not long, but you know what I mean. And once again, we've got the worst start on of everyone, and we've been jumped. It's just tradition at this point. We're guaranteed to lose a position off the start. But Alessio loses front wing. We are down the inside of Danny Ali Haddad, who also got damage, I believe. So that's up 1 position. And yeah, now we got to get past Alessio fairly quickly. Because otherwise he's going to start holding us up. He uses quite a lot of his battery down the straight. But as you can see, coming into Stowe, very slow. That wing damage is definitely affecting him. So we're going to go around the outside, use our ERS, brake late, almost smash into him. But we have the inside line for this right-hander, and as you can see, we get the traction. We're going to use our ERS and leaving him space, but we get the move done. Or at least I think we do anyway. Yeah, got the move done, and now we have to catch back up to Fab. Definitely don't want to lose DRS a short track. That would be very embarrassing. So yeah, another thing to note is that ERS recovers quite quickly at this track, so we can afford to use some. But now, since we have probably the worst tyres out of the top 5, it's very crucial that we try and look after them. A little bit later on into the race, someone does tell me Jarno's tyre wear and Fab's tyre wear, because they were also streaming this race. And yeah, we'll see just how much higher mine is. So yeah, now, once again, being in this train, we're just going to conserve as much as we can and see where we can go from there. So, moving on to lap 11 then, we've maintained our position, and I wanted to show you, coming through this corner, on the exit, we got a second warning of the race. Now, this is important because, well, lap 11 of 52, there's still plenty of time left in this race, and we've picked up 2 warnings, so obviously one more, and that's a penalty. And it'll be crucial to actually see, because it's quite easy to get pens at this track, whether we'll get a penalty and who else around us gets a penalty, because it could potentially mean the difference between a podium and, you know, P9 or something, especially with how close everyone is. So yeah, that's something to watch out for, everyone's warnings, and you'll see as the race progresses just what happens in terms of penalties for everyone and around, and myself included. So yeah, right now we're just sitting in the train. As you can see, almost full battery, about 5/10 gap to Fabrizio. Our tyre wear is still fairly bad. We haven't really been saving tyres too much. As you can see, the gap is 7/10, so the pace is quite strong right now. So we can't afford to just stroll around and save tyre weight that much. So, skipping to lap 21 then, and we're going to box this lap. We were thinking of extending, but everyone else, I think, had the same idea. So we come into the pits on lap 21. Very easy to speed into the pit lane, so being cautious, coming in at 28 miles an hour. And, yeah, now we have what I thought would be an empty pit lane to myself. Donoso pit behind a lap before me, and the drivers ahead are going to go a lap or 2 later. So, yeah, coming into the pits now, as you can see, going on to the medium tyre.
Did you get held?
There's a Williams just strolling down the pit lane on softs.
Who's this burger, man?
Don't tell me we've been held by 1 car! Are you serious?
Oh, no.
So, as you can hear there, not very happy. The 1 car that happened to be coming to the pits was a Williams. So yeah, we've got held, and now as you can see, Falcon Nardi and Fabrizio Donoso, who pitted a lap before us, have jumped us. Oh, well, Nardi jumped us, and they're over a second ahead. But crucially, as you can see, they both have penalties, and I am still yet to get one. So yeah, that's 2 positions as long as we can stay with them and we don't get a penalty ourselves, which is why I was saying it's so important that we don't get one. But yeah, that's unfortunate. It's likely that everyone else who pits ahead a lap later than us now are going to come out ahead, even if we've got the fresher tyres, the fresher, quicker tyres. And I think there are cars coming out of the pits on this lap. Yeah, as you can see there, that is Yanni Tomala. Actually, no, it's Nicholas Longe. So, yeah, he's come out just ahead of us, which kind of does save us, because now we've got DRS on someone. But yeah, we could have been ahead of him. We could have been ahead of maybe Nardi as well. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. But we're still definitely in this, especially with the penalty situations.
P3 after the pens.
So moving on to lap 38 then. We've saved up a bit and we've decided to go for the move now on Falcon Nardi, who has a penalty. And as we overtake him, as you can see in the top left, Nicholas Longe has penalties. So once again then, since lap 11 we've not got a single warning. And as long as we keep this up until the end of the race, it's going to benefit us massively. Because if you remember, Fabrizio Donoso as well also had that pen. So that's an extra 2 positions. And I believe there's Andy in the lead who's yet to pit. So right now we're in a net P3. 3 positions just from, or 2 positions just from penalties. So yeah, once again stressing the importance of not getting a penalty can really save your race when things aren't going so well. So yeah, now we just have 13 more laps to just sit in the train and wait for an opportunity to overtake later on. I hope maybe try and capitalise off people battling ahead. So skipping all the way to the final lap then, nothing happened. As you can see, our battery's low, we've used up everything. But as you can see in the distance, that is Fabrizio Donoso and Jarno Hortmy, a championship leader, going side by side, battling out for the win. And once again, they're going to be side by side coming into the final few corners. And I believe that's actually Fab who comes out in the lead. But because of his penalties, he's going to drop down to 4th place. We take 3rd. Jarno Hortmy wins the race. And as you can see, the top 3 drivers are the ones without penalties. So if there's any sort of message to take away from this race, it is you really just want to be avoiding penalties, even if it means being a little bit slower each lap. It could definitely be worth it in the end. So yeah,
I didn't even know that was last lap.
P3 then. From P6 on the grid, I'll say that's a decent result. And we got held in the pit, so not too bad.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't get too.
So there's the full classifications. I hope you all enjoy the video. I stream this live, and I go live playing F1 nearly every day. So if you want to watch me practice or league race, I'll leave my Twitch in the description.
That's it.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.